What's going on, guys? Barrius here, and today I'm going to be talking about the my Scuf controller that I've got, and I'm here to tell you about how this actually is extremely helpful when I game, and how it's kind of actually worth the money, to be honest. I think I would pay a little bit less for a controller, because it was only around about half the price I actually paid for my Xbox, but let's get right into this. So, with this controller, it comes with many different features, main features talking about the paddles and the hair triggers, which I'll get to in a bit. But to start off with it, you get a custom paint job with it, as you do with many custom controllers these days. And I picked the Optic Gaming Scuf because I'm a big supporter of the Optic Gaming competitive team on Call of Duty Esports. So I picked up their copy with the actual engraved logo there, and if I did put a battery in, it would light up and stuff. And I have the Optic Green for it, because I actually prefer green on this controller. It really makes you feel that old, really original Xbox colour. I also got the buttons blacked out. It came as an option, so I decided to add it on just to make it look cool. And also I got this disc pad which clips right onto the actual D-pad, and it allows me to use the D-pad a little bit more easier, as I could just click down here, and then when I'm actually using this analog stick, I can actually access this a little bit more easier without having to go like that, and also allows me to access the score streaks much better, which I get all the time. But more talking about the actual features of this controller, the main reasons why I got this controller is towards the back. So when we look at the back here, you will notice straight away these actual paddles. These paddles are synced, so when I click one of the paddles, it will actually press the A button, and when I press the other button, it will actually press the B button. So when I'm gaming, if I click this paddle, I will jump, and when I click this paddle, I'll crouch, if I'm playing Call of Duty, for example. Using this allows me to actually keep my finger on the analog stick, and it allows me to be more comfortable when I game, as I don't have to keep going over here all the time to keep hitting jump or crouch. This is actually really helpful in gameplays, because I can keep moving and jumping at the same time when I have to kind of multitask. Also tends to be in Assassin's Creed when I have to, for example, parkour. I will be holding A and up to jump, the right trigger, and I want to look around. If I was doing it like this, I wouldn't be able to, because I would have to claw to be able to do it. But with the paddles, I'm able to keep holding down while using the analog stick to actually move, which makes it much easier for me to look around and do multiple things at the same time. And in Call of Duty, which probably be the key one, I should be doing this way around. What I can actually do is I can actually use the analog stick, move, shoot, and also jump or jump shot or crouch shot or prone shot, drop shot, same things. Depending on which one I want to do. And also with the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, this comes extremely easy with the actual exo jump and makes it more easy to use. So that's really the paddles there. You could also get 4 if you wanted to. What you can also do is have these triggers. Now, with the triggers, if I actually get the actual official Xbox controller, I'm able to show you. So if I do a side-and-side comparison here, and I bring them up, you'll notice with this one goes all the way down. If I do it with this one, it goes halfway down. Now, what this does is when I'm playing Call of Duty, or anybody playing Call of Duty, you will notice that you don't have to click all the way down to actually fire your gun. You only have to fire like just about less than halfway. So for example, if I'm using a pistol or a semi-automatic, I can be able to shoot this much more faster and get more bullets out per shot. And also I'm able to respond much more quicker and let go of aim down sight, so I can move around a bit faster. However, you might notice, like with some games such as Assassin's Creed or driving games especially, when you need to actually use this right trigger and hold it all the way down. Now, there is the option of just leaving it there or switching back to the old controller, but what you are able to do is you're actually able to adjust these blocks inside of them. If I actually take it off, there we go. So inside it has this little block here, which is actually very, very hard to see, and it fits into this also bit, which is extremely hard to see because it's all black. So, for example, I could just take them off and play them like this. But I can also take the backs off my old controller, so if I wanted to keep the grips on, I can fit that on and have the full controller thing. What I can also do is I'm actually able to move the block in this up and down, so if I want to keep the grip, I can easily adjust that through a screwdriver that comes directly with the kit. So that's basically the actual Optic Scuf controller, or any Scuf controller in this case, mostly the main ones. I definitely recommend this package. It is about 100 quid, 80 quid for the cheapest model, I think, which will come with the paddles and the hair triggers, which I still highly recommend. It's incredibly insane, and once you start using it, you'll notice how much of an increase of your gameplay will be, how much more comfortable your hands will be, and how much more better you'll be performing in many competitive games. So that's pretty much it. You can also, even if you want to be customizable, I can actually get my one out. I should have done this before, but oh well. You can actually get this electromagnetic remapping tool, which I got right here, the little Scuf bit. This also allows me to remap the paddles as well. So if you obviously have a game where A and B isn't really the key ones, you could have like where you have to have X's or stuff in other stealth games, then you can also use this, clip it to the back of the controller, and then you can actually remap the paddles, which I might show you in another video in the future when it comes to more Scuf and about how you can use your controller to your advantage. In some videos I might do soon, it depends how it works. So you guys, that's the Scuf gaming controller. I hope you like it. Subscribe, like, favourite, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.